Hello and welcome to Mallory's Corner. Today we're doing another makeup tutorial using some of my favorites and a recently reviewed foundation from Huda Beauty. Now I'm getting ready right before my placement today, so I want to have makeup that is natural, long wearing, so we'll see how natural it gets today. Always the star of the show, the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. This primer has been it. I think Milk Makeup has a shimmer one, which I did buy. I just gotta find it. Now I'm gonna go in with the recently reviewed Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation. Anyone have any New Year's resolutions? Or are they starting their goals now? Like, I've been starting my goals now. The only goal that I feel like I really need to work on for longevity is my consistency in most regards. And my attitude. I think my attitude affects my consistency all the time, because I do sulk and get sad about certain things. That attitude has changed since I've grown in my relationship with Christ. There's no need to be sad or sulky about where Christ has you in your life, because that is exactly where He wants you to be. And so I'm not going to lean on my own understanding. I have a hot latte here, whole milk, 2 shots of espresso, and some brown sugar cinnamon syrup. What do you think? I think this foundation looks really good. Next, we're going to go in with contour. I actually found a concealer, like a marketed concealer that's dark enough for me to contour with. And this is the Pat McGrath Labs Sublime Finish, I think. Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. This is the shade D36. And I don't even think D36 is the darkest shade, actually. I might have to confirm that, but I love that I can actually use a concealer for contouring, like quite a few people can. So I'm gonna buff that out whenever I can find my contour brush. Where are you? That's not what I use. Oh, there you are. This is the NYX 37 brush. It's nice and stiff so that you can get in my slight widow's peak and contour around. And you can buff it out really nicely. I like to pull my hair back so that it gets into the hairline and I don't have like a light spot and then a dark spot between the layers. So in the meantime, I'm going to go in with 2 concealers and let them rest on my face. First one is the NARS Creamy Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Cacao Deep 2. And then on top, right in the corner, I'm going to put the Pat McGrath's Sublime Skin Perfector Concealer. I don't know the shade, but I'm going to put it there. By the way, if you didn't get to see my first impressions on the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation, I'm going to put it right there for you. Check it out. You know, it's worth the watch, in my humble opinion. So I'm going to start with the NARS concealer. This one's bright enough for my under eye without me looking crazy. And then I like to have the brightness like right there under my eye, so it's not too crazy of a lift. This concealer, it's always going to be a favorite. It's just so good. Pat McGrath concealer, just a little bit like that right there. Because this is also pretty light. It's a big stark difference if you compare the two. That would be quite a jump in range. That's why we ease into it. So I'm gonna let that rest for a bit so it can sit and have more coverage. Thanks to Jackie Anna for that tip. Where's my eyebrow pencil? You were somewhere. Now I'm going in with the Benefit My Brow Pencil, and I'm gonna do my brows off camera. Brows are done. Now it's time to blend out the concealer. I start with the nose, because that one is the easiest. And I want the most coverage under my eyes. I'm gonna slightly blend here. And I'm gonna blend on this side. Now I'm gonna blend under the eyes. Oh, sorry, chin first. Chin. And then under the eyes. And then I'm gonna get in there and blend out the lighter concealer. And now before I set that, I'm going to put on some liquid blush. Pretty much the only liquid blush I have, which is the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Faith. This blush is beautiful. It's a classic. I almost got it on my shirt. Blended out with one of my e.l.f. brushes that is severely broken. Now I'm gonna set my under eyes with my Laura Mercier loose setting powder. I'm first gonna brush it in with the Real Techniques 402 brush. Ooh, I'm running out of this powder. I need to get more. But first I'm gonna set it and then I'll bake a little bit. I'm also gonna set the eyes with the bit of concealer that I had on the eyes with this powder. Set the nose. Set the chin. Then I'm gonna go in with my damp beauty blender and just kind of set the inner corners. And then same thing with the other eye. And then I'm going to use the bottom. Kind of like loosely set on these areas. For extra reinforcement, I'm going in with the Bare Minerals pressed powder, which I'm pretty much done and I need to get more of. This is in the shade Cocoa 30. I'm just gonna do extra buffing layer. This is in my skin tone, so I can ensure a matte finish and even out anything that I didn't get to even out. Now I'm gonna go in with the Prime Beauty contour, because I want a little bit of shade on my forehead today. Just a teensy. And I'm going in with the Sephora Pro Bronzer 80 brush. Just a wee bit, because this is pretty dark. Thank you, Prime Beauty, for having a nice, rich, cool toned contour available. Oof, that looks so good. So, I'm not going to go in with any more blush, but for highlight today I'm going to go into an oldie. I got the Becca Topaz blush highlighter. Excuse me. I'm just gonna do a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't been interested in highlighter too much these days. So I'm just gonna do a little soft amount. Highlighter is very 2016, but 2016 was also like a revolutionary time for makeup, in my opinion. Actually, that's just a fact. Talking about my opinion. It's just a fact. 2016 was insane. So I got like a tasteful amount of highlight. Now I'm gonna go do my eyelashes off camera. I'm gonna be using the Lancome Cils Booster XL and a sample of the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions mascara. For my lips today, I'm not gonna do anything other than put on lip liner. Not even lip liner, just lip gloss. But I'm gonna set my makeup today using the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. Gotta shake well. Probably gonna sneeze after this, but I like this setting spray. Down my hair. So I'm gonna go in with my Pattern Beauty Detox Scalp Oil. That's the only oil I got right now. I just wanna make sure my fingers have some oil in them before I take out these twists. They've been in for like a week now. So the roots are pretty frizzy because I've been sleeping on them. Sleeping on my hair this weekend without any protection. And I just had nothing. Nothing. Let's take these out. I don't think I've ever done my hair on camera before. First time for everything. Actually, the roots at the top are not that frizzy. I'll just do the same thing, but my hair is nope. We're putting it all up. I don't like it like that. It's going all up. I gotta do better with my twist outs, man. All this. I gotta do better with my twist outs. Justice for the twist outs, man. Justice for the twist outs. Hair always ends up being styled like this again. Okay, well, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna do more talk through beauty videos and a lot more back to Mallory's like extravagant beauty looks. So stay tuned for more. Subscribe to Mallory's Corner today so you can get uploads every Sunday and Thursday about beauty and lifestyle. So stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.